4-4-2. Yeah, I like using the 4-4-2. It has been one of the formation I've been using in foot with the two strikers. Because mostly when I'm trying to attack, I like to use the weight more of my attacking, because I enjoy using the weight, because sake of one thing, when you try to use the weight, it causes a lot of a wide I don't know how to put this.
I think it opens up the pitch,
Yes,
and then it makes the gaps a lot more bigger for you
thank
to
you for that.
exploit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the 4-4-2 is definitely a formation to look out for. We are getting to crunch time now. This is where the best players step up. And to be honest with you, I've been in a lot of tournaments and players shake when it gets to the last 10 minutes. Who will have the composure is the big question now. Remember, win this game, you make your way into winners bracket semi-final. And you make a strong case to be crowned champion. Endless, who's gone down that flank again every single time, looking for the cutback. Will it work this time around? The pace effort, well defended. About 8 minutes to go. And as expected, both players trying to change things up a bit and see if that might just work. Unless he's stuck with that 4-3-2-1 formation, you can't blame him. FC24, the most popular formation already. And that's what has been a lot of people's go-to. Endless, still knocking at that door, promising position. That pass just not good enough, and Kunde will be in the way. Reminder that if this game does end in a draw, we'll be heading straight onto extra time and penalties if possible. Kolomwani, the switch of play just not good enough, and Endless will get it back. Player lock. We'll be speaking about the player lock very soon, right after this game ends, and I feel like it's one feat of FC24 that a lot of the Ghanaian players have now adapted into their system. Gakpo, Endless looking troublesome in the area. The pass net not just good enough. You get it back on the rebound. De Jong just toying around. With just 3 minutes to go, it seems like he's a lot more composed now. You get some space. Cutbacks in FC24. At the start of the game, very, very useful. At the end of the game, seems like it's been nerfed a bit. Final minute to go. La Pista. Possibly if he gets a goal here, he'll strike a lot of fear in a lot of people. But it seems like that might just be that. With a minute to go, that was possibly the last opportunity. And we'll head straight to extra time. Ended in a draw. Do you think it was a fair result at the end of 90 minutes?
Oh, yeah. I love how the game is being balanced. Because as you can see, both players are not bothered with the tension, with the pressure. They are all trying to possess, trying to find the true pass, trying to find the extra passes in this game. And I love how Endless is playing. He has been playing better, possessing the game, trying to find another open goal for him. And I think how La Vista has been defending is so nice, so crucial, because if he has to do a little mistake, Endless is going to punish him. And I hope we get a goal, because a nice game in full 90 minutes. I think the first 50 minutes is going to be a crucial one for both of them. So let's find out.
Well, we'll see what happens. We're heading to the first half of extra time. If you just joined us on the live stream, my name is Slam. I'm joined by my brother Marvin. Just enjoying all of the action here, La Vista. Well, dangerous territory for him. Endless in very, very well positioned to just get that one. To be honest with you, cutbacks, they were my go-to move earlier in the earlier iteration of the game. It kind of feels like when you get there are a lot more bodies. It feels a lot more crowded. It's more difficult to open up the space. But I can't sometimes work in. Should definitely try it a lot more. Dembele on the wing. We are seeing a lot of control sprints working up there for La Vista. If a goal goes in, I will see a huge run from him, huge save. The goalkeeper caught into action in a crucial moment, and you'll be able to get in this time around. Can't save him. La Vista with a huge goal, and like you said, the first 15 minutes is going to be crucial, and La Vista gets an all-important goal.
Yeah, you can see from the second half, that's the last part before this extra time. Endless was dominating this game, but this 15 minutes, you can see the ball has moved with La Vista. You can see experience is counting here. He has been dominating this game, and you see this kind of passes. I love this kind of passes, because with a one-touch passes, I think it creates a big spaces in those kind of defenders. And La Vista took advantage of that and eventually gets a lead in this game. So let's see how Endless is going to cope up with the pressure and how he's going to find a way to get the equalizer and how La Vista is also going to defend in this last 50 minutes of the game.
6 minutes per half, always a long time to go in extra time. Endless is not done yet, and there's still a lot more FC action to enjoy. Endless on the attack now. That right wing has always proved to be a successful position for him to attack from. That time around, well closed down by La Vista. Through ball, trying to find Mbappe. Endless will reply well. Exactly what you'd expect from these two. Both going for it. For Endless, you'd expect him to throw everything he's got in the kitchen sink at this one. Tchouaméni. The pass into Mbappe. We'll see some space open up for La Vista. But this is where the experience does count. Always take your time and find the best possible position. He talks a big game. And when the time comes, he walks the big game as well. La Vista up now by a 2-goal cushion. And it seems like he's all about both the sport in the semi-final.
This guy is very good. You see, as I was saying, he's one of the best players. You can't just count him out. See, he was just down by 2-1, and Endless was trying to dominate the game in the second half to get the lead, but he wasn't able to find it. And now he has shown the experience that he has the best. He is the best. And now he has gotten a 2-goal lead in this extra time, and I think Endless is going to find it difficult coming back from this.
Huge mountain to climb for the convict man now. He's got the last 15 minutes to do so. Has he got it in him is the big question coming up. If you are still on the live stream, we appreciate you for being here. It's all about the road to CADE 24. The road to CADE 24. And when you get to Nigeria, there's 3 million naira to fight for. And whoever ends up becoming champion in Ghana, well, I hope it's a worthy champion, of course. All of the players that are left in the tournament, top players going in there, the likes of La Vista, Endless, who we are seeing in your shot are here. There's still Prince Jonas around. There's still Pretty Boy Adels around. There's big ups around. There's Montana around there. We'll see how it all pans out as and when it happens. For this one, still a chance to book your spot in that huge semi-final in the winners bracket. It's always nice if you have a chance to still lose a game when you're in that final. Dembele, all La Vista has to do now is just keep possession of the ball and prevent La Vista from scoring 1 goal early. Because if he does get a goal early, that's going to be a troublesome position for him to be in. La Vista could possibly get a 10 to seal it.
Wow.
Extra time has been all his. And I was expecting that one to bulge the net. Marcus Thuram just wide off the post. La Vista now cooking. De Jong. Endless looks like someone who knows time is not on his side, and it kind of feels like some of the passes are being forced, are being rushed, and that's the kind of pressure that these games can put you in. Mbappe, La Vista just showing us all of the experience that he's got from playing tournament after tournament, holding on to the ball and letting that clock run out. Just about 5 minutes to go. Time surely not on Endless side. Has to be perfect now. Can he get a goal back to make things a lot more interesting? Marlon, great step over to find space. You save. Mania calling to action again. And it's a huge response from the French goalkeeper. You set him up on the counter now. La Vista to put the icing on the cake and seal a spot in the semi-final. That was an interesting shot cancel, to be honest. And he will not be able to get the 10, but excellent defending from the goalkeeper to set him up on the counter. And it seems like La Vista will settle for the 4-2 victory with just a minute of added time. The pair will possibly try to get a consolation to go in, and La Vista will seal the deal in an emphatic way. Had to leave it late in extra time, but it was well deserved. Congratulations to La Vista, who books a spot in the semi-final. Use your pick to actually go on and win the whole thing. Are you confident after seeing the display?
Yeah. You see, this kind of games is so easy for him. I think he was 2-1 down in the second half. He came back from 2-2, and Endless was just dominating the game in the second half. But he kept his composure. He just tried and play his passes through the extra time, and virtually he got him the lead. And at least he got him a 2-0 lead in this extra time. And I think that was a perfect win. That's a good win. So I think winning from this is going to give him a lot more composure, a lot more confidence for his next game. So I hope he goes on and do what's best. And he's always the best.
We'll be looking closely at all our big starters. Still stick on the channel. We'll be going for our first break of the day. Of course, we are back with a lot more of FC action and seeing who gets the ticket to Nigeria, who gets to represent the whole of Ghana at the CADE 24 happening in Nigeria in November. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
You are under arrest, dirtbag. Let's go crazy.
In a world where pixels meet passion and every click ignites a new adventure. A world where anime character come alive and game developers' dreams meets gamer. Get ready as we usher in a new era of gaming greatness. This is not just an event, it's a journey. So buckle up, power up, and get ready to unleash your inner gamer.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it, you get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game EVO Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
What's going on, everyone? I am General Zod. I am a pro fighting gamer in the Nigerian FGC. I compete in Mortal Kombat and Tekken, and I've been playing fighting games competitively for about 10 years now. The journey has been pretty difficult, especially at the beginning, but I've been able to do well in tournaments. So, my challenges so far, I think I can sum them up, especially at the beginning of my esports career. I can sum them up to one word, and it's called Chooks. Right? It's a person. He gave me a hard time when I was coming up in the esports scene. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, there is an event coming up in November 30th of this year. It's called CADE 2024. It has a prize pool of over 10 million naira. 10M. Anyways, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat, and unlike the last tournament that happened, I don't intend on losing this one. There's no Chale is going to come and take the crown in this one. You guys should really be prepared to come this time.
It is time. Time to wake up.
Who are you again? Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Still going strong at the Esports Academy Hacho K24 qualifiers still ongoing, and we've got a big one coming. When I say big, huge magnitude, they've already faced off each other in a tournament. In fact, in a tournament that will get you outside of the country and go and compete. And it went Mayweather's way. This time around, will Montana be able to get revenge? It's the battle of the two convict boys, Mayweather taking on Montana in this matchup, winners bracket quarterfinal, with a chance to make that semi-final against La Vista. Tough match coming up. Quick predictions before we get into the main game.
This is going to be a tough match between two convict, most decorated guys in this esports team. And I love how Montana plays. I love how he tried to possess game and try to find spaces in the defense of any guy he try to play with. So I think I'm going for Montana in this game. Yeah.
Well, he's made his pick. Who are you guys picking? You can let me know your thoughts in the chat as well. Montana in the blue of Manchester City, kicking from left to right in this one. And for Mayweather, I've seen him do this quite a couple of times with the Danish outfit. in their red and white from right to left. It's a game which I'm treating you all to not miss even a minute because there's a lot to take out of these two in their last game, in their last competitive game in which they played. Mayweather actually beat Montana to go on to qualify for Game X in Nigeria. This time, can he do it again for K24? Or is Montana going to pick up the revenge? Montana, possibly with the first chance of the game. Haaland's effort well blocked. But I like the intensity to which this one has already started. Both players very aggressive on the attacking end, and as expected, Montana and Mayweather going for it, even though they are teammates. That's what I love about Comeback Records Esports. Even though teammates meet up against one another, very, very competitive at the highest level. Dolby on that left flank for Mayweather. There's always something that you've got to admire about Mayweather. In big games, always finds a way to be composed. Montana, possibly one of the best attackers around. But coming up against Mayweather's resolute defense, it should be a very compelling one. He'll start off on the left. Mayweather will test the waters pretty early. Good control in that 18-yard area, but proving not to be fruitful. But good signs pretty early from Mayweather. Just trying to open it up and see if there was something there for him. There's 14 minutes gone of this blockbuster of a clash. Kyle Walker on the right flank, the step overs. Seems like the most abused move in FC24 now. Almost everybody wants to create step overs, and he almost worked off as Montana almost found space to the step overs.
I love step overs. It's one of the most crucial skills I've ever used in FC24. I love doing it, even from the center to the half of my opponent's defense. I love using it. And I think it's one of the meta skills in this game. It's easily to beat defenders without doing that skills. And I love how Montana is using it to at least try and create a space between defenders of that's Mayweather's defense. So I think it's going to be a crucial thing if he tries to continue doing it for him. And it's going to cause a lot of more problem for Mayweather. So I think he should try using it each and every time he gets the time or he gets the chance to use it. Yeah. I love this match. I love this match. It's been like Anders and Umut during this Euros
the Euros.
Euros. Yeah. I love how these guys were composed, and this. I mean, it's just a similar game to two convict boys coming together with just a crucial match. It's going to be a nice game and a tough match between these guys. So let's see who comes out on top.
It's already proving to be tough. As Mayweather will come up on the break with possession of the ball. He cut it back into Doku. Space this to open up for a shot, trying to time it, just time the wide that time around. You come again with the unrelentless, the convict man, as Montana was looking to break through. Very close to getting to the halfway mark in that first half. Mayweather. In attacking situations, very calm and composed. That's expected. I mean, his come up into the scene is a storied one. Came up into the scene, I think, a year ago, and since then, he's looked like one of the best players every single time he holds a controller. He's confident in the way he wants to play, understands the mechanics of the game since FIFA 23. He's been very good to watch, and I think he's a huge signing and a big part of the project that Convict has in store. Mayweather, a switch of play again. That's just lovely to be able to create some space out of that. He played a brilliant two ball, but the defender will just get there before him. Ruben Diaz, that partnership between Ruben Diaz and Manuel Akanji at the back for City isn't a bad one at all. Look how locked in both players are. Just fighting for a spot to make it into the last four in the winner's bracket. Walker. We'll find Alvarez. For Montana again, who's been quite quiet on the offensive end. Getting into the latter stages of this first half. Foden returns into Rodri.
This game has been similar to endless and La Vista game during the second half. They are all trying to find spaces with the short passes and the quick passes. And I think, wow, that was a nice shot.
And that was excellent goalkeeper movement from Schmeichel in goal. Timed green, but this is where they're saying that your goalkeeper is your last line of defense comes to play. Didn't think it was over. You play a two ball, just offside, but great awareness from Endless. So just realized that he liked to go far posting. The positions like those, he could be confused as to where Montana would have put it. Very convinced as at that far post area and saved that pretty well. Into the last minute before this first half comes to a close in what has been a cagey one. Both players going put for put, neck for neck. And in that first half, no goals to show for it. Wow, it speaks to both players. Incredible prowess on the defensive end. Do you think they have to do a lot more on the attacking end, though?
No, these players have been really settled into this game. I love what I'm seeing. It's like raw pitch Liverpool against Man City. Both coaches are very good with the possession style. They love pressing, they love tackling, and it has been a super first half. Just we haven't missing much goals in this, like the first match we had, and I think when Montana tried to take his chances, he's going to get more goals in this game rather than Mayweather, because Mayweather have been dashing Montana most of his passes, and I think Montana has to take these chances, simple, and make this game a very, very nice win for him. Yeah.
Well, in the second half, hopefully we get to see some goals, and it seems like this might be the start of it. That time Mayweather's break on the counter, just not good enough. You get your back door high up the field. Foden. For Alvarez, recycling the ball. It's one of the constant things in every iteration of any EA Sports FC game through the years, whether it's in 23, 22, 21. It's one constant thing that you've always got to master. Knowing when to recycle. If you face a block at the back, if you face guys who want to push everybody at the back, you have to know when to recycle and just come back again. And it always helps in situations like those. Montana under pressure from Mayweather on the attack now. Dolberg. Like I've seen from Mayweather, very direct in the way he's playing. We haven't seen too many uses of the skill moves there. That's an incredible best of pace from Montana with Erling Haaland. Will get the ball roll to just narrow down the angle.
Wow.
Can't find it, but
Wow.
Erling Haaland. In the 95 overall game mode, he's one of the best players around, and Montana almost took advantage.
I love how Mayweather were able to recover, and I love how he was able to defend this kind of situation. I think he's a kind of a big defensive style compared to Montana. Montana loves to attack, and I love how this game is going, and I just want to see more goals in this game, because it has can't be a dull game for us since we had the first match full of goals, and I think these guys should try and take their chances. And just as we saw there, I just don't want a defensive game right now. And you see, both guys have been trying to use their short passes and trying to take the quick passes so it will help them. So I think there will be a goal soon in here for each one of these guys.
Well, that first goal, breaking the deadlock, could open up things. That's excellent creative run from Mayweather. It's always something I've preached about, but that's not what I was looking for. I was expecting to actually do the creative run without the marker showing on the pitch. That leaves it anonymous for you. That makes it a lot more difficult for your opponent to read you. Excellent idea from Mayweather, but working on that a lot more will even take his game to the next level. Into the last 20 minutes, still no goals to show for all of their attacking efforts, and possibly just one goal might separate both sides. De Bruyne in the midfield area. Montana looks like he could create something out of nothing. Our commentator's drinks coming up there. You lose it. Out to Mayweather. Huge switch. Look at the
Wow.
press from Mayweather high up the field, wanting to win it back, and he actually just pays off as Rodri. Very aggressive and almost wins it back. That's what you'd expect in minutes like these. Montana confident of winning it back, and he does get it back. This time in the hands of the Spaniard, Rodri. Montana will assess options, but that is where you've got to make the right decision. Giving the ball away in moments like those could mean danger. And come Montana! Just secured that defense. He wasn't able to. And Mayweather took that gift with open arms, giving the ball away. It's easier said than done, I know, keeping the ball in areas like those. But against a player like Mayweather, he's always going to find a way to punish you. And punish Montana, he did. He opens the scoring with just 10 minutes to go. If you're in Montana's shoes, are you going all out constant pressure at this point?
Yeah. Because you have a few minutes left, and I think in order for you to get an equalizer between with a man against Mayweather, I think you have to go with the constant pressure, because Mayweather is going to try to maintain the ball, delay some time, and I think going with the constant pressure will put a lot of pressure into Mayweather. So I think it will be better for Montana to go with that. Yeah, because right now you only still have I think that's 11 minutes or 10 minutes left. So going with the constant pressure will be a good thing for Montana now.
Buckle up, people. We've got a crunch 10 minutes to go. And Montana still under pressure and could have been down by 2 if Mayweather had made better decisions. But I guess it's a clutch time now. Minutes away from securing a semi-final spot. Both players going at it hard. Does Montana have an equalizer in him though? Tries to cut it back into Harlan. Well-positioned Mayweather on the break. At this point, if you're in Mayweather's shoes, knowing you're up by a goal and expecting Montana to throw everything he's got at you and be under constant pressure, you've always got to bait him. And we'll see how he pulls that one off. But Montana has proven to be one of those guys that can pull off the press effectively. Mayweather having the ball where he wants it with 5 minutes to go, but that's not the way to do it, as Rodri will get it. Nobody can seem to hold on to the ball for even 2 minutes. That's how intense this one has been. De Bruyne will secure it back for possibly one final attack for Montana. Grealish on the wing, trying to find Haaland with that big switch. The Norwegian just can't knock it down. And Montana will just be minutes away from dropping to the loser bracket. Or does he have another script? Step over into space, Haaland. This could be something dramatic here. With virtually the last kick of the game, Julian Alvarez steps up tall. Montana had to dig deep for this one. The pass into Alvarez. Far post. Green means goal. And in this instance, unstoppable finish from Montana with just a minute to go. Both convict players have given us a treat, and we're heading to extra time.
I love how Montana was able to locate Alvarez in this kind of situation. It left him one-on-one with the keeper, and the defender was just behind him. So going with the green time in that kind of angle, I think that was the reason why he had that goal. And I think right now it's all on Montana. He's going to try and find that second goal that is going to win him the match. So let's see what this first 15 minutes goes for him.
He says it's all on Montana. Momentum in Montana's favor now. Can he capitalize? And I mean, in these last few 10 minutes heading into extra time, you kind of felt like when Mayweather got that goal, even though he didn't sit back, the approach he took possibly wasn't the best. He was trying to hold on to it, but you've got to find a way to beat your opponent to thinking you're holding on to it, and then find the cushion to actually seal the game. And that's the only fault you find with Mayweather's game throughout the whole of the 90 minutes, which we've just enjoyed. If you are currently watching on the live stream, we appreciate all of the effort. If you just joined, this is the CADE 24 qualifiers, our Ghanaian qualifiers, where our champions from Mortal Kombat NFC will be in Nigeria later this year for a chance to compete on the grandest of stages. Stones will win it back for Montana. Remember that in extra time, you've got to look closely at the stamina of some of these players, and that's where substitutions might be key. Switch of playing to Mayweather. Always cools things down when there's pressure on him. You need that right here. Brilliant dribbling to create some space. Perfect positioning now. Mayweather could slot this one home. Well, that time around, the quick passing, just a bit too quick for everybody to keep up with. Foden on the break. For Montana with just 5 to go in what has been a tight first half of extra time. Or could that change with Grealish? Montana to make good use of the spaces. The space did open up, but just for a few seconds, and Montana just couldn't break up. Mayweather, brilliant through ball. 1v1 with the goalkeeper, surely has this one to go in. And Montana will be kicking himself now. One chance on the other end, you lose it out, and 1-2 ball will break you down.
Okay, I think now inside the box, okay. I think inside the box, Montana made a huge mistake. I think he was going for the extra pass, but he didn't go for it, and Mayweather just punishes him over there. So that was a good goal from Mayweather, and I hope we were able to defend this lead, not just like how he was not able to defend, and Montana was able to get an equalizer in the second half. So let's watch and see what will happen in this second half of the extra time.
Deja vu and back to where it all started. Mayweather being up by a goal in that position to make that semi-final against La Vista. He's got 15 minutes to hold on to it. Well, Montana, what has he got in the locker? Has he still got something? Well, the response might come early. Alvarez has it high up the field. Just not enough space for him to turn around. As Mayweather hold on to it. Remember that it's 6 minutes per half, and usually when you're playing 4 minutes or 5 minutes, extra time does come by quickly. But this time around, you've got ample time to work out something. Mayweather still holding on to, has a lot of space in the middle of the pitch. That's excellent play from him, and he could capitalize on this one to put the nail in the coffin. Mayweather with a chance of the game. Opportunity to get the 10 and possibly put the dagger to this game. And he couldn't find it 9 minutes ago. Montana still has a lifeline in this game. Only if he can get his hands onto the ball. Mayweather has kept it so well up to this point. Pressure coming up on the right. Mayweather still holding on to it. Kind of feels like an egg at this point. Holding it so dearly in a big switch to the back. The goalkeeper is even involved in the possession play. Wow, it's 6 minutes straight in second half of extra time. And he couldn't cap it off with a goal. Huge save from Edison. And finally, Montana will be able to create an attack of his own. Wow. This one has had everything. From jaw-dropping saves to last-minute goals. And possibly not the end of the action. Grealish for Montana. He'll find Haaland with this one. Step over into space. And he can hear the roars from the crowd. Montana always seems to leave it late.
That's one of the luckiest goals I've ever seen in this game. He wasn't able to get that shot very well, but he just got that. That's a lucky goal. I can see
that's what you have to guess, like Erling Haaland up front. A toe poke of a finish, and the might just take us to extra time. Mayweather, final chance of the game. Could he change this? Last kick of the game. Mayweather turns it around. And Montana can only afford to smile. What just happened? I'm so confused at this point. We'll catch the replay of it. Over the top through ball. Huge space. Seems like Akanji got his leg onto the ball, wasn't able to clear well. And look at that happen. Very, very unfortunate for Montana.
This Mayweather's goal, let me remember, the Pro Open final, that was PSG against Andes. He was trying to defend that goal, and eventually, that kind of glitches happen every time when you are in the last minute. When you are not able to defend this kind of goals, it usually just try to bounce off a defender, and it leads to a goal. And that was a nice touch from the striker for Mayweather, and eventually Mayweather has gotten the lead. And I love what I saw between these kind of players, and I hope what Mayweather did will at least get him the trophy for here and lead into Nigeria again for the final of the tournament. Yeah.
The best of Ghana esports action in its elements. From start to finish, this one kept us on our seats, on the edge of our seats, thrill after thrill. And it took us the final kick of the game to separate both sides. Mayweather books his tickets, and that semi-final will be taking on La Vista. And after this quick breather, we'll be back with how the rest of the bracket is going. Who makes it to Nigeria, who represents Ghana on the big stage. We'll find out very soon after this quick word from the sponsors.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters, let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy!
In a world where pixels meet passion and every click ignites a new adventure. A world where anime character come alive and game developers' dreams meets gamer. Get ready as we usher in a new era of gaming greatness. This is not just an event, it's a journey. So buckle up, power up, and and get ready to unleash your inner gamer.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming, from tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game EVO Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
What's going on, everyone? I am General Zod. I am a pro fighting gamer in the Nigerian FGC. I compete in Mortal Kombat and Tekken, and I've been playing fighting games competitively for about 10 years now. The journey has been pretty difficult, especially at the beginning, but I've been able to do well in tournaments. So, my challenges so far, I think I can sum them up, especially at the beginning of my esports career. I can sum them up to one word, and it's called Chooks. Right? It's a person. He gave me a hard time when I was coming up in the esports scene. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, there is an event coming up in November 30th of this year. It's called CADE 2024. It has a prize pool of over 10 million naira. 10M. Anyways, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat, and unlike the last tournament that happened, I don't intend on losing this one. There's no Chale is going to come and take the crown in this one. You guys should really be prepared to come this time.
It is time. Time to wake up.
It's time to see the unbeaten in action, the untouched. Two guys who have not lost a single game and are still going strong in the winner bracket. I'm speaking of La Vista and Mayweather coming up against each other. We'll see one drop to the loser bracket, but they've had an incredible run so far, and we'll see who drops down to the loser bracket. Welcoming to the stream for the very first time, it's Pretty Boy Dels. We thank Marvin for that excellent analysis on the other games. I hope you did enjoy them. Dels, welcome to the stream, and how's the whole tournament for you?
Hey, the tournament was good. Thank you for bringing me to this stream. It was perfect. The intensity, the level, yeah, it was really nice.
But what do you prefer? What do you prefer playing in? Normal kickoff or 95 overall?
95 overall is the best because at the moment you are supposed to be competing with those outside the country. I mean, the competitive players outside the country, and they play on foot. And I feel like it's 95 overall that's close to
It's the
foot.
closest thing to
Yeah, so I think it's perfect.
exactly. You can let me know what you think in the comment section. Should we still keep doing 95 overall, or just go back to our normal kickoff like we used to do in the previous years? It's now a lot more of 95 overall to give us a feel of how the ultimate team does work out. We'll be heading into our grand final. Remember, winners brackets grand final. If you win this, that doesn't mean you've won the whole tournament, but you've given yourself a huge chance of actually winning the whole thing. It's La Pista picking up with the French national team that did brilliant things against Endless, taking on Mayweather, who we saw in that dramatic last-minute winner against Montana with the Danish outfit. This game should be fun. This one should be interesting. It should keep us on the edge of our seats, straight down to the wire. And I'm expecting brutal things in this one. Mayweather to open up early, shares the red time finish. But looking at both of these players and what they've already done in 24, who would you say comes up into this one with the better form?
I think it's experience between wickedness right now. And yeah, Labista with the experience, I think he has a little bit of upper hand over Mayweather, but Mayweather is actually wicked. Like he's that guy. He's decisive. When he gets to the final third, he does his thing, and yeah, this one has gotten to.
When we are speaking of the pool of players that have actually drawn the flag of Ghana and represented Ghana outside, there are few players in that pool, and these two players are part of that pool. All of them making Ghana proud. There's La Pista. Oh, there you have it. Yes. The experience paying off early. And it seems like Olivier Giroud is always the man to do damage this time.
It's actually
as
shocking.
Simple as you like.
It's actually shocking. Like anyone that takes Giroud today is going with that guy. Like I just don't get it. I'm sure he has scored over
5 or 10 goals today.
20 goals this tournament, to be honest, because he's him. He's him.
He's been very good today. And in 95 overall, usually people like to go for the top players. And it seems like Olivier Giroud is the best bet on the French national team. He opened up the scoring very early. La Pista up by a goal to 0. And I've always heard these ramblings about La Pista, about him being the perfect tournament player. Because almost in every single tournament, you find him in the upper echelons of things, whether in top 4, top 8, or possibly even go on to win the whole thing. They also believe that assertion that he's the prime example of a tournament player when it comes to Ghana.
I used to hate on him, but like, to be honest, it's true. Let's just accept it. He's that guy. And there's one thing I like about him. His mentality is top notch. He makes sure he's playing a chess game and he wants to win. You get it. So he plays you mentally, and when he gets you, just know the game is over for you. That's what he does, and he's good at it as well.
The mental mind games from La Pista, even though we haven't seen them pretty early in this game, always gets his advantage in the corner. And with Mayweather, it's always someone who tries to also block the outside. I was very focused on the game and doesn't really react to goals. The only reaction we did see from him in this tournament was that last minute goal against Montana. It was definitely warranted. Leaving it to the last kick of the game, I think that was dramatic. If you're in Montana's shoes, what's going through your mind at that point?
Celebrating with my boy. I was actually celebrating with my boy, only for me to see that he scored within probably like 1 minute. It was crazy, but yeah, that's football, right?
But there is La Pista again. Same angle, same result, same celebration as well. La Pista is cooking all right. And he's almost there. A great pass into Rabiot. Finds Griezmann. And it seems like the left-footed players on the French national team are cooking. Rabiot, Griezmann, Giroud, that combination looks hot. And La Pista is talking a big game now.
It's a bit weird because I think 23, 24. Let me add 22. They changed the skill moves for the left-footed players. So from
the reverse Asco angles and everything.
So like, I find it hard to use left-footed players. I'm not used to them though, but like, I find it hard. So the fact that he's using them to their topmost peak is actually, beautiful.
It's great to watch how La Pista has mastered the art. And when I say mastered the art, at the top of his game now, up by 2 goals to 0. Remember, 6 minutes per half. That's a lot of time to go. And that could be time for Mayweather to get his first response. Saliba in the way. Tell me about 6 minutes per half. Usually in Ghanaian tournaments, you have 5 minutes and 4 minutes. This is the very first time we are seeing 6 minutes per half. How different was it, and did you feel comfortable even with 2 goals up?
To be honest, me personally, I don't have any problem with it because when you play on comp mode, you have 9 minutes. This year's FC Pro Pitch was 9 minutes, so I think I'm used to it.
But what's that one key thing for you to stay in the game mentally? Because it can be a lot of time.
Bro, you have to lock in all the time. Just lock in all the time. Make sure you attack well, defend well. Because any mistake you do, just know you get punished.
That slight loss of concentration might just shift the whole of the game into
the game. So you should just lock in and just play at your best. To be honest.
Mayweather will have to shift gears now. Seriously shift gears into attacking mode. Because at this point, everything working well for La Vista. Over the top 2 ball, his trademark, I'd like to call him. That one-time 2 ball did do some damage against Montana, but so far proving futile against La Vista. Mayweather, though, will have another chance right on the edge of the 18-yard box, dancing around. The pass, open space, well defended. You get it back, though. Very fortunate with the bounce. On FC24, you've always got to look closely for those ones who would catch you off guard and can punish you. Trameni in the way again. That's excellent timing, excellent defending from La Vista.
Yeah, because for you to defend Mayweather, it takes a lot. I think it's with county players. They are counter-attack specialists. When it comes to their passing pattern, it's way different from the normal teams. And yeah, you can literally see because Montana in the losers bracket semi-final probably. Mayweather also here. Their passing patterns are different. I've been saying it all the time. If you don't take care and you're not good at defending, you just commit and they whoop your ass. It's just as simple as that.
Well, very simple as that coming from Nelson. Usually when I have the players here with me on the broadcast, I'm listening critically to some of these situations and what they'll be doing. Oh, that would have been beautiful. The quick stop into the elastic, almost opening space. But look how tight to his man La Vista is having these defenders get into positions.
Although Mayweather is down, I can see he can probably equalize or even score 1 goal at the moment. Because I can see he's the one attacking. If you watch from the 35 minutes to the 45 minutes, he was the one attacking. Just that he's not converting his chances. And I feel like he's not converting them before it's too late. I know it's 6 minutes, I get it, but like, yo.
The time could run out quickly. If you are indeed on the losing end, we'll try from an awkward angle. This time it green, but just couldn't get to. Even there was food while out.
Bro, I thought it was, to be honest.
It was possibly a penalty, but the ref will wave that for offside. Last 45 in-game minutes to go. Mind you, this is a big game in the winners bracket final. Winners bracket final. Win this and you get into the grand final, and you've got to be beaten twice to actually knock you out of the tournament. It just gives you and puts you in a poor position to actually go on and win the whole thing. Because imagine having to face one of these 2 guys and being told you've got to beat them twice to actually go on and win the whole thing. It's going to be a very, very tough task.
Yeah.
Mayweather, but have this opportunity. Well, some of these patterns look like they've worked on them sometimes, but the nerves can also settle in and just give some of these flimsy passes.
Because he should have converted that chance, to be honest.
Did well on the break as La Vista are now getting. He's gone quiet after getting those 2 goals, but is expected at some point. Very comfortable on the ball now as Mayweather will build from the back. That was a very dangerous clearance as the ball will fall right back to La Vista's feet. Mbappe sends that run off Giroud. Creative runs, very, very underrated in FC24. I'll get those thoughts on that.
Punishable.
There you hear La Vista. Emphatic finish, all right.
There's one thing about La Vista here. The fact that he knows how to play and he has learned each and every celebration and knows what time to use it. Yo, it's crazy, bro.
It's the mind games for me.
The mind games.
He actually gets into your head and it makes you understand that there's no way back. And it looks like there might just be no way back for Mayweather. 3-0.
But let's talk about how he scored that goal. You shouldn't be losing possession immediately you take the ball from your opponents. And that was the reason as to why. Because normally, if you lose possession there, it's like it's in the algorithm of the game. Your defense gets scattered, and yeah, they'll punish you. It's punishable.
If you are currently watching on Ultimate Battle, we appreciate it. We just hit 5,000 followers. So I want to say 5,000 subscribers. I want to say a big thank you to everybody watching. I've just seen an interesting comment from Carlu says, La Vista they score, boys. Hey, Carlu, if you want to score La Vista, like if you come, La Vista up by 3. Comfortable position for him. And he has all but sealed exporting the grand finale. Will we see him do his thing again? Remember, he's been on international waters already representing Ghana, and he's actually come back with a medal. He's one of the very few FC Pro players to actually come back with a medal when they travel outside. Mayweather, could this be his path to work right back into the game? We're working around the right. Space is just not opening up for the convict man. He's finding it difficult to break him down. And he found an ounce of space. Goalkeeper to prevent him from getting anything in this game. And we are heading on to the last 20. Mayweather still seems unfazed after being down by 3.
That was a nice goal.
The perfect way of chipping back into that lead. Is it possible? 20 minutes gone, 20 minutes left. I think in FC, that's still a lot of time for you to execute.
It takes minutes, bro. It takes minutes. He can come back. He can do something about it.
That's still a lot of time to go. If you're in Mayweather's shoes right here and you've got 2 minutes to go, are you putting on the constant pressure 20 minutes?
Press, but be careful because La Vista is someone who knows how to hold the ball. If you know La Vista, when he scores, for you to even take the ball from him, it's really hard. So he should press, that's calm. But he should make sure he doesn't overcommit. Because you pounce, you punish you. And as you can see,
La Vista now holding on to it very well, like Del said earlier. Kolomwani can't get to us. Mayweather will be able to get on the break. Heroic tackle that time. Some of these tackles, you don't see they are used, but it stops the goal from coming, and that time it just stopped the transition for Mayweather as we're heading to the pause. The pause just kind of calms everybody down, and the pause does La Vista a whole world of good, because if there was a lot of pressure coming from Mayweather, we'll be able to calm down. For Mayweather, if he goes into the pause, maybe he can switch things up a bit, go into the constant press. We'll see how it goes down for him. Last 12 minutes to go. Will La Vista having the ball where he wants it? Giroud, the fourth could go in and seal it. Chouameni. Well, that was interesting.
He's so good at this, bro.
Kind of felt like he could have gone for the attack right there. But these are the guys who've been dominating the scene for a very long while. There it is.
He's so good. He usually hold the ball for more than 5 minutes, to be honest. From controlling the ball on the left side of the flank, moving it upwards, having the ball with Chouameni, it was a clear chance. He didn't score. Came back, recycled everything.
This is where in Mayweather's mind, he's probably thinking, okay, he doesn't want to score now. I'll commit a lot more bodies, and then they lob the ball over the top of your defense, and everything opens up. Great goal from La Vista.
Great goal.
Dagger in the hearts of the convict fans, and La Vista will put himself in a strong position to be the one to represent Ghana. Looks like he wants 5 now. Griezmann into Rabiot. Well, Giroud seems like he's on a hat trick.
Bro, I don't want to meet this guy in the tournament, bro. His celebrations are so sweaty, bro.
La Vista with an exclamation mark. This time, come back into Giroud. And that will be that. Four minutes to go. It has been a staple of a game from the JL Legends, man.
Let's not forget how good Mayweather played.
Yeah,
he's that guy. And I think
his chances in the tournament are not done yet.
It's not done yet.
To the loser bracket, and you have to go unbeaten at this stage. But just to think of it, to come from the loser bracket, you've got to beat La Vista twice.
And
I mean, this guy's a mentality monster. That is going to be so tough to do. But you know what? In a previous international tournament to take someone to Nigeria, it was actually Mayweather to beat Troy Bada twice. So maybe we might see that again. But this game, definitely all said and done now. La Vista has been able to seal the deal. Mayweather just searching for a consolation, but that will be that excellent performance. La Vista will be in your grand final. What a performance from him. And I mean, I think this guy, all those who usually sleep on La Vista, they've got to change their stance now.
Yeah. He's that guy. He's annoying. He's calm, but he's that guy.
He gets into your head. Mentality monster, I like to call him.
And when he comes, he makes sure top 5 he's there. Quarterfinals he's there, semifinals he's there. And right now he's in the final. So yeah, big ups to him. He's doing really good.
One step away of being the champion from Ghana Cage 24 qualifiers. Will it be him? More of the action coming right after the break. Those are the big questions to be answered. Don't go anywhere. It's still on Ultimate Battle on YouTube. Kindly share so others join in the fun. We'll see who actually claims the whole of the trophy. We'll see how it pans out right after this break.
But why didn't they play tournament?
Lord Lucan, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters,
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
you are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
In a world where pixels meet passion and every click ignites a new adventure. a world where anime character come alive and game developers' dreams meets gamer. Get ready as we usher in a new era of gaming greatness. This is not just an event, it's a journey. So buckle up, power up, and get ready to unleash your inner gamer.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming, from tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game EVO Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
What's going on, everyone? I am General Zod. I am a pro fighting gamer in the Nigerian FGC. I compete in Mortal Kombat and Tekken, and I've been playing fighting games competitively for about 10 years now. The journey has been pretty difficult, especially at the beginning, but I've been able to do well in tournaments. So.
This is where, I mean, it gets interesting, because we've had a series of events, about 7 hours of straight FC action, and now the last, I think, what is it, 4? Yeah, the last 4 standing, with La Vista, who set himself apart right now in the grand finals. But we are going down to the loser bracket. This is the loser bracket semi-final between 15-year-old. I'll hit on that again. You've probably heard his name before. 15-year-old Kyran taking on Montana from Canvic Records. Kyran will be with the French national team, with Liverpool, sorry, and then, of course, Montana with the Netherlands. And I know, Dels, you've been rolling with Kyran for a very long time right now. How's this upbringing and the training in FC been like?
To be honest, the first time I met Kyran, he was 10 years.
Was he playing at the game at the time?
Like, serious. He was really good, but I saw his ass though. But yeah, we saw the potential in him, so Prince and I started training with him. And
when he says Prince Jonas to be
Prince Jonas, we were training with him all the time. It got to a year, I think 21, he was actually cooking. Yeah.
But he wasn't playing in tournaments then.
You get it. And I was also not playing in tournaments. Yeah, so I started in 22. I think he also started later on, because Prince saw that we've gotten to where we start playing tournaments. So he came, and I think he came here. It was his first tournament, this place, CADE Esports. And yeah, he was doing wonders. He scored a lot of people, and we saw that now this guy is actually him. So right now we've termed him Project Andes. Project Andes.
Keep that name in mind. He's about to play a loser bracket semi-final, win or go home against Montana. Let the games begin if they are ready. Montana taking on Kairan in the big game for this one. What are you expecting from
Two good sides, Montana as well. Like, this guy's journey has been so beautiful. From the first time I met him in hostel to where he is right now, being Ghana #1. It's really.
He's Ghana #1 in your opinion?
Yeah, my opinion is Ghana #1.
You'd pick Montana over Choice right now?
Of course.
Over La Vista.
Like, we respect though. We get it. We respect. Choice is a good player, but like, I'll pick Montana over Choice respectfully. And yeah, for him to get to where he is right now and the hard work he has been putting in, yeah, I'm really proud of Montana, and I hope he even goes to the apex, to the sky. The sky is the limit for this guy, bro. He has a lot of potential, and yeah, I can't wait to see how far he'll go, bro.
Potential brimming with these two. Kairan with Liverpool in their away white and black kits. We'll have Montana with the Netherlands outfit kicking from left to right, and it should be one that should keep you glued to your set wherever you're watching live. The K24 Ghana qualifiers delivering a masterpiece so far. Montana will look to press high up the field, and I know Dels wouldn't love to give away Kairan's game style. We'll see it on the live stream, but what are some of the things that you've seen from his game that really pleases you? And to be honest with you, so seeing him coming to this one, because I saw him at Rep Your Jason, he was impressive. I'd watched his game and he was
he got to quarterfinals.
He was kind of immature a bit, but he's grown into the game a lot more now, a lot more confident now.
Yeah, when it comes to composure, at that young age, his composure is really serious. I think he's the one with the most composure at the moment, or let's say in the tournament, top 3. His parts, his final 10 decisions are so accurate, and that's why he's gotten here. To be honest, he's doing really good.
To be here in the last 4 of the tournament is an incredible feat already, and I hope the story continues for him. He comes up against one of the best though. But for Montana, we've seen him do it on countless number of occasions. Could this be yet another stage and yet another validation for Montana to be considered one of the best in the country, as Dels already holds him in that esteem? Speaking of the convict man, here he comes as he plays a brilliant through ball on the right. Cody Gakpo has to make the right decisions though. Doesn't have too many bodies up front as you get into the rune. Look at the decisive he's being. And I mean, you can always kick the ball around, but if you don't have that purpose to find the right person at the right time, it can always be meaningless.
Yeah.
Montana has always got precision to his play, decisiveness to his play. That time, just didn't have it on that occasion, but so far, top stuff from the convict man. Kairan will break away with it. And I know possibly if Kairan is able to break into the semi-finals of the loser bracket, there will be a lot of teams circling around him.
Yeah. He has one team on the radar though, and that team has been on his neck for ages.
For a very long time.
Yeah.
Maybe if he's eligible
Y'all should know by now. Y'all should know.
Maybe if he's eligible for FC Pro competitions, and you've got to be, I think, 18 before you're eligible for FC Pro competition. So for Kairan, he's still in the machine. They are grooming him. Dels and Jonas are taking him to vigorous training, and I feel like FC25 could be a serious year for this kid. Watch out for him, as it seems like we've encountered a little problem. But so far, enjoyable game from both sides. No really clear-cut chances from both of the teams. You can tell how great the defense has been. Montana has been crazy on some number of occasions, though. I think his transitions has been good to watch, opening up that defense. Some of the key things that you really look out for in the best players around. Montana has definitely got that. Gato for Kairan with space.
That was a beautiful tackle by Montana. That was a beautiful tackle. I wasn't expecting that tackle, to be honest. And it was a risky tackle. I'm sure that
he could have considered a penalty
and a red card,
at that point. It was a last-ditch tackle from Montana, but that's what the best players do. They never say never, and he'll be able to break on the counter. Look at the space he's got to work with. That was a deadly break from the convict man. And look at that demeanor on his face. Berghaus. He ran for like the whole length of the pitch. And he kept it composed. Green timed it near post. And now this is where we'll see if Kairan has got the resolve. Because as a kid, down by a goal, it could get into your head and the pressure could fall onto him.
I feel like he's a kid. You get it, and he's more like the underdog here. So there's no pressure on him, to be honest, because everyone is expecting Montana to you get it. So he should just stay calm
and play freely.
And play freely.
But at this point, playing against a player like Montana being down by a goal, nobody should even tell you that it's going to be a tough task. Nunes for Kyran. We'll see him build up beautifully. Though Nunes found himself in an offside position as Montana will get back possession of the ball. He's been cool and calm with this far. Look at the runner. Kyran not tracking pretty well, and Montana will be able to open up spaces. We'll cut it back into Berghaus again. Almost finding himself on the score sheet. Kyran. That's a great two ball for Cody Gakpo to chase. And he'll beat his man with that one. Oh. That's the way to do it. It felt like a foot race between Gakpo and the defender. And the Dutchman beating.
If you could watch the two goals, they were all more like a counter-attack goals. So you could simply see they are playing a high line over here. And I think for them to be scoring more goals, just getting the ball behind. But they are pressing good as well.
I think at some point I did see Montana put up the offside trap too high, and then the high line came about, and good recognition from Kyran to notice that, and of course play that ball in behind and get his equalizer. We're about 5 minutes to go before this first half comes to an end. It has been a memorable one so far from both of these guys. For Montana, we've heard a lot of people rave about him. He's been able to prove it, but winning this tournament will definitely set his name in stone. Kyran. And for Kyran, this will be just something historic. I don't think we've ever seen a kid go as far as he's already done. And it's just writing history from him at this point.
We know he's 15 years, but we don't call him, like, we don't say him, we call him grandpa. Because at this age,
he's got the composure of a well-matured person.
You get it.
Can he have it on this possession again? Great turn. Look how quick those passes are coming. Oh, he's rewarded with a penalty kick. And he could go up by 2 before the first half comes to an end. He'll take it quickly. Salah from 12 yards scores. Kyran overturns the deficit. And he ends up leading after the first half comes to an end.
No, yes, he has a serious potential. And you guys should be watching out for this guy, bro. Next 5 years, next 2 years, bro.
It could be mad. First half comes to a close. Right from minute 1, you could tell this game was going to be top of the action, high level. Both players, we haven't seen too many mistakes. I think it's only the highlight that's probably caused
you are almost in the final. No mistakes at this moment. Play to your perfection, to be honest. And yes, you can't make any mistake because you get punished. They're actually good players. When you get to the final third, they are so decisive. So your possession should be accurate, your passes should be accurate, your attack should be accurate.
And you know what, Kyran's growth can be likened to Anderson, because even before Anders was eligible, he was playing in those online tournaments, the Blackie Cup and everything, and he was doing well. So he already garnered all of that experience at such a young age, and now being eligible, of course, current FC Pro World Champion. For Kyran, same thing. Play well in these tournaments when you're not eligible, and when you get there, you can't be able to go all the way. Will he be the first guy from Ghana to actually do great things? You've got to keep full concentration playing Montana. And the comeback man says, not forget about me yet. I'm still in my prime. At that time, Memphis, they worked it beautifully. The cutback to find Berghaus. Beautiful composure. Allison coming back from a difficult position. Couldn't get his hands onto that. As Montana will get the equalizer back. It's still the CADE 24 qualifiers ongoing here inside Hato, the Esports Academy. Well, the best players around. We are down to the final 4. La Vista already waiting in the wings in the grand final. As Mayweather, Kyran, and Montana will play it out. Gravenberg, they seem to lose out on possession that time around.
Sasa, I used to ask myself, when you were 50, what were you doing? To be honest, let's talk about it.
Even if I was playing FIFA 15 or FIFA 16 at the time, I don't think I was this good. And even if I was this good, I don't think I would be confident enough to play in a tournament, play against one of the best players around, and still be composed and still be calm.
Bro, at the age of 15, I was playing my career. Like, bro.
Yeah, storyboard career mode at that point.
Searching for, like, adventure games to play and stuff. I wasn't playing competitively like this. It's actually crazy for a young guy like him to be dominating.
It is crazy, but there's always one thing that I've got. If you're in the moment, then you've got to take it. And he's in the moment right now, and he could do something great if he eventually books that semi-final against Mayweather. He'll build up from the back, Kyran. Gakpo. Salah, who's been quiet so far in this game, did convert that penalty for Kyran. As we'll get Gravenberg on the wing. That's very interesting, having the midfield man play on the wing, maybe because of the height. Kyran has him there. He's building up beautifully. The track back. A well-forgotten move in FC24, but Kyran showing us that you can still use those lost moves that we kind of abandoned in 23 still in FC24. Memphis. Haven't seen too much of Montana step over so far, but when you get the comeback man to settle, he can pull all of those off. Montana again. Look at him dancing around. You could smell a great opportunity for him. Great block, Van Dijk. That's why the Dutchman is at the back. And he's considered to be one of the best around in the defensive positions. Montana again, still knocking at that door. Great composure from Kyran to win it back. I love how the game is going. It kind of feels like a game of runs at this point. Kyran went on his run, missed his chances, and now it's Montana's turn to pile on the pressure. Two great guys going at it for a spot in that loser bracket semi-final, or loser bracket final actually, against Mayweather. Diaz on the wing for Kyran. Has options up front. Every single time they've got the ball on the wing, I'm always looking at the immediate options, because sometimes you can get crowded around those areas and you wouldn't have the option to go to, but Kyran works so well to just find some spaces. Commentators James coming up there as you lose it out cheaply. Are you the type to keep it on the wing for a very long time?
If I have to, I just have to do it. You know, it depends on the game to get it. When you're trying to, you know, keep your lead at the same time, score a goal, you just have to do it. Make sure you get the open space, the free man, and you pass it to the free man. But if you know you are behind, you should be hurrying. Although you should take your time, you should just be fast and, you know, convert your chance.
Converting chances, so much easier said than done. That was not converting chances though. But it seems like he was able to convert enough. That's why I see the commentary booth here with me today.
Yeah, man. I got my
Berghaus. Konate for Kyran now. The last 13 minutes to go. Remember that these qualifiers wouldn't only be played in Ghana. They will be held in Nigeria. We'll have them in Kenya as well. Gravenberg on the wing. Great defending Montana. Getting back in position. Winning back possession of the ball. This is where you can assess the maturity of Kyran. If you weren't even convinced by the first 18 minutes, to be composed at this point requires high-level action. Remember, he's been playing for 6 hours straight, playing tough player after tough player. It just takes a lot to be here right now. Montana building from the left now with Ake. Has some space to work with. Convict man, who's in with class. Could he finish up the build-up? The experience paying off for him. Valvergost with a nail in the coffin.
Let's go, boy.
Montana with possibly the goal that's possibly won in the game.
Composure. He got to the final third. He didn't rush his passes. Took his time with Weghorst. He knew Weghorst was a top player with bad agility. Took his time. 10 wall and converted a chance.
And
time as well.
Speaking of players with the bad agility, when you're playing on 95 overall and in the new meta, you tend to use a lot of those players because you want to use the tall players, the Olivier Girouds, your your Vegas, like you did mention. So you've got to always be composed.
Yeah, for sure.
Does Kyron have another chapter in this marvelous script of his? He's just got 5 minutes to possibly alter the scoreline of this game, or his journey here at the CADE 24 Ghana qualifiers will all be over. McAllister for Kyron now. He will build from the back patiently. Time still not on his side. McAllister still holding on to it. Montana's position at the back just looks immaculate.
Crazy.
So difficult to break down. But there might just be a little bit of space for Kyron. Oh! What a finish! This kid has got guts. And it was the right foot of Salah this time, twisting and turning. Powerful strike. Goalkeeper couldn't help himself. Powerful finish. Together equalizer 3-3. Wow. And I'll ask the same question Dels did ask. Can you do this at 15? There's no way.
Bro.
There's simply no way. Everybody in admiration of what Kyron has already done, and he has possibly taken this game to extra time. Montana has his work cut out for him. Or will he have a dagger? Remember, we've already seen a dagger like this one when Montana took on Mayweather, so he knows how tough it is coming out of these games. An extra time now confirmed. How proud are you of Kyron for even getting to do this?
I'm so proud. I'm so proud because it's crazy for a 15-year-old to be doing this, man. Like I'm so happy for us to see the potential and he's actually delivering it. Yeah, I'm very happy. But he should still stay logged in. It's not over yet, bro.
This game surely going down in the history books. And mind you, this is just the loser bracket semi-final. You can imagine how that grand final will be. It will be live, and we'll be here to enjoy all of the glory from that one. Kyron, the last 30 minutes of extra time to go, and look at both of them. Locked in as you'd expect. Into Nunes. Had some space, just couldn't work it around pretty well as Kyron will lose possession of it.
Nice.
The anticipation was next level.
Next level, bro. Next level.
Just realizing that the pass was coming, getting there quickly. And these things are just sometimes so difficult with how high-powered the offenses are in FC24. Kudos to both players for having the stamina, the energy, to even be playing at this level at this time. Vegas trying to pull his way through with strength. Montana can't break him down. That's a risky one to pull off around that.
I'm sure he was trying to
around that time. And he ended up pulling off the roulette.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you go wise up for there.
5 minutes to go for a first half of extra time. Both players just jittery at this point. We haven't seen too much control from anybody in extra time, and it's kind of expected because you lose this one and that's the end of your journey. The rune. Switching of play can always be risky sometimes. If they get into the passing lane, it could cause trouble for you. As Montana with a questionable dribble error from that possession, Kyron will possibly have the final chance in our first half of extra time. We'll switch it up into Robertson. Time now on his side, and we'll go to the last 15 minutes. Now, key things to look at: stamina, resilience, and being able to make key substitutions.
Key. Because at the moment, they are playing a high line. So automatically they'll be pressing. Their players to get tired. So you should get players in, probably like 3 to 4 players in.
Because I've already seen a substitution from Kyron. I think Nunes is introduced.
Yeah, of course.
And that's not a bad substitution at all. Get fresh legs in there, running guys, because you need guys who can run after those two balls. You need guys who can close down the spaces when you need them to. So crunch 15 minutes to go. And both of the guys are ready for it. Final 15 to see who faces Mayweather in our loser bracket semi-final. McAllister, as Kyron will be the one to attack in this first few minutes in our second half of extra. Trouble slide. Step over into space. Fortunate Banto! Very fortunate whether Bakara will take that all day.
Do you know what's
Give
funny?
Goswata in his elements.
Let me just release this. The last tournament this guy played, it was the Hits FM tournament. Guess who?
Montana, yeah, it just cast my mind right back to that one.
I can't remember. Immediately Montana scored him, he came to me, was like, nah, bro. Nah, I shouldn't be losing this match. I'll meet him surely. And as you can see, he's locked in. He wants the revenge. He wants to win this match, and I'm sure he can do it. He can do it. Even if he draws, bro, let's just give him a You can't hit on this kid at the age of 15 years, bro.
But it's still early stages. There's still a lot of time for Montana to come back in this one. But what a position Kyran has put himself into. Up 4-3 with, I think, 10 or so minutes in the second half of extra time. The nerves definitely will come in. But having to even be here, it's just been...
Montana is still not out yet.
Exactly.
He still has that top mentality, so I feel like the game is not.
This is where the experience will have to pay off for him because he's been in this situation loads of times. So this is where he's got to show us that he is the one with a lot of tournament games being played. Kyran, that was a poor pass.
He's coming in here.
Yeah, just losing it out right there to a player like Montana sometimes might just not bode well, and he might have just given Montana a way back into this game. He's not out yet, Fierman. With a huge equalizer right back in it. And we are not done yet. End to end we go.
End to end. But you could see the experience setting in here. You have the lead. Just keep calm and,
hold on to it.
You see, but he's young. He wants to attack. You get it. Yeah. So I'm like, this is when a coach sets in. You get it.
He's young, wants to be adventurous.
You understand?
But it can be the death of you. But Kyran seems like still not giving up. You go up on the attacking end again. I mean, these step overs and where he uses them are just so key. But look at Montana right there. Aggressive tackle to push that one out of play as we head into the last 4 minutes. If another goal goes in, we'll see
the next
break from somebody. Will it be Montana to grab a clutch goal right here? And he's already been beaten by a clutch goal. As Mayweather beat him with the last kick of the game, is he about to inflict that same pain on Kyran? We've got the last minute plus stoppage time to do that. Depay sends the runner. Final minute to go with Weghorst. Montana just waiting and waiting for the opportunity to pass. And this could be the space opening up. He gets a fortunate pass with Weghorst into space.
No!
No way that did happen.
That's crazy.
Dramatic scenes right here. Montana almost had it.
Oh, man, that was crazy.
And we'll head into penalty kicks.
The right time.
To start things off from the penalty shootout, the convict man, Montana, will start successfully. Kyran, Salah from 12 yards. He's already buried the penalty. Can he do same again? Yes, he can.
He's up next. Oh. Nice one by Kyran. No go Jota.
Another huge save coming in there.
Montana coming up clutch here. And he scores again. And he scores again. And he scores again.
Nunes steps up for Kyran down the middle.
Nice one.
Perfect result. Balance that 2-2. Montana's chance to go up.
Montana again. Montana again.
These penalties are nerve-wracking.
End to end.
Curtis Jones. Excellent results for Kyran.
Gakpo.
We might just be heading to sudden death now. Cody Gakpo will score. If Kyran misses this one, that's going to be the end.
Top mentality. Top mentality.
Scores. Down the lane and down the hatch it goes. Sudden death now. Fierman will also score.
I just love how composed they are all are. Keeping calm, no rushing. I know it's a 50-50 chance, but
Wow. Sudden death. Remember, if you lose, that's going to be the end of his for Kyron. Huge opportunity to book his spot in the semi-finals. Right at the death. Kyron with the dramatic.
I'm so proud of this guy, bro. No,
What a story from the game.
That's crazy.
Wow. This one went straight right down to the wire.
Yo.
He's now going to be facing Mayweather. It should be really, really interesting. But congratulations to Kyron already.
I'm repeating myself again. Watch out for this kid.
Project
Kyron. Project Anders, bro. Like, it's actually shocking.
Mad things going up here in the K24 Ghana qualifiers coming up. Stay tuned. There's more coming up. And we'll have to take a breather because
I need it.
This one gave us everything. It's mad. We'll take those quick words from the sponsors, and of course, we're back with all of the action left.
The challenges so far, I think I can sum them up, especially at the beginning of my esports career. I can sum them up to one word, and it's called Chooks. Right? It's a person. He gave me a hard time when I was coming up in the esports scene. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, there is an event coming up in November 30th of this year. It's called CADE 2024. It has a prize pool of over 10 million naira. 10M. Anyways, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat, and unlike the last tournament that happened, I don't intend on losing this one. There's no Chale that's going to come and take the crown in this one. You guys should really be prepared to come this time.
It is time. Time to wake up.
Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won. No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
In a world where pixels meet passion and every click ignites a new adventure. A world where anime character come alive and game developers' dreams meets gamer. Get ready as we usher in a new era of gaming greatness. This is not just an event, it's a journey. So buckle up, power up, and get ready to unleash your inner gamer.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming, from tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game EVO Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
What's going on, everyone? I am General Zod. I am a pro fighting gamer in the Nigerian FGC. I compete in Mortal Kombat and Tekken, and I've been playing fighting games competitively for about 10 years now. The journey has been pretty difficult, especially at the beginning, but I've been able to do well in tournaments. So my challenges so far, I think I can sum them up, especially at the beginning of my esports career. I can sum them up to one word, and it's called Chooks. Right? It's a person. He gave me, a hard time when I was coming up in the esports scene.
Welcome back again. We are back with Mortal Kombat. Yet again, I'm here with
Black Margin.
Yeah. And we are here for the grand finals for MK1.
Yep.
Who do we have? We got
Baby Fox,
and Mr. Wayne. Is he gonna get revenge this time?
I'm hoping he does.
Yeah,
because
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope
Baby
so too.
has been taking the throne time and time again.
We want to change.
Yeah.
We want to change.
Yeah. We need to change the scenery.
Baby, we are tired. Let them win some. No, not really. Make him sweat. Make him sweat, please. Make him sweat.
Make him bleed.
Make him bleed.
Damn,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, so we're gonna get into it soon. Yet again, this is Cage 24, brought to you by CADE Esports in sponsorship with Game EVO Esports. And then we have Eventful plus the Game Pride and we. And then next? Can't see it. Can you see it?
Can't see it either.
I can't see it. But
yeah,
I think it's Nexal Gaming. I'm pretty sure it's Nexal Gaming. Yeah, and then brought to you by VJ Esports. They're covering the show. We have Esports Academy. That's where we are now.
Yeah.
And we are going straight into the grand final. Let's see who takes the match.
Get hype.
Let's go. Oh,
that button check.
Card select, maybe button check. Okay, that button checking.
Yeah.
Oh wait, nope, straight into it. All right, Baby holding up with the Tanya Goro.
And we have a rare pick from Wayne here, Scorpion Jax. I've never seen him play that team.
Well, I mean, according to him, he said Scorpion is in a much better place than he was last time.
Yeah, I agree. I very much agree.
So maybe he's trying to, do some. Maybe he's not expecting that Baby knows the matchup.
Yeah. I noticed Baby struggles with Scorpion against Scorpion, so I'm sure that's why Wayne picked this. So let's see how it functions against Baby.
Well, right now it doesn't seem like he is. He has put Mr. Wayne in the corner, giving him space to breathe a little bit. And I think that's one thing Baby does really well is peel off, gives you space to make mistakes, and then capitalizes.
With the insane mid Tanya has, that mid is very good. Oh, confirmed from the 2-1 from Scorpion. Let's go. The damage. Okay, set up potential.
Oh,
that
my
is
God.
Insane. That was unblockable.
That was nasty.
Shit.
And unfortunately, he doesn't close this one out.
Okay.
But that was a good try. Baby having fun. Mr. Wade also having a lot of fun.
Okay. Plus frames there. A little zoning. Scorpion is in. He gets ducked and he's getting comboed. Okay, Baby didn't go for the charge. Whoa, Wayne blocked that. He saw that coming from a mile away.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's go into
Mr. Wayne gets the hit.
Does he set up Jax? Okay, he does.
Seems he does, but oh wow, that armor is crazy.
That's crazy. Tanya is an ignorant character, so she can just armor anytime she wants. That's one of her best.
I like the safe call there on the Jax. You call the Jax and you do the teleport.
Yes,
so
sir.
you still get the low.
It's actually unblockable, which is crazy.
Yeah, because the Scorpion attack, if you jump, you're going to get hit by the Scorpion in the air. That's an interesting way. Nice, Baby. Has the pressure right now.
Yeah.
Great grab from Mr. Wayne.
Nice grab. Set up Scorpion. Set it okay. Baby fell for it.
Yeah, I think it's honestly better to take the hit from Jax.
Exactly.
Because if you stand up, that's or try to jump, that's a full combo.
Yep.
One hit
for
one hit from Mr. Wayne.
That is safe. Jax take less. Scorpion takes less health. Okay, that's a GG.
That's a GG. Nice. Well played from. That was a good play spear.
Yep.
Very good play spear.
Very, very good. Caught Baby slipping, so it was very good.
Yeah, I think Baby was trying to cash out with the projectile.
The projectile, yeah. Yeah, Tanya has a buff. That halo you see on her head increases her movement speed and the range of her buttons. So
don't forget the teleport.
The teleport, yeah, she also gains a teleport. So it's very, very good. You see, they always set it up after a combo because it's very beneficial for Tanya. Okay,
right.
Let's go.
And he's using that to his advantage. Good throw from Baby. Nice
set it
corner
up.
check.
Okay. Nice sweep.
That's a good sweep. Did it again.
Mashing on wake up. Okay.
Goro keeping him in place.
Exactly. And he fell for it. And
Baby drops the combo.
Is this going to be detriment for him?
Well, let's see what will be the setup for Mr. Wayne.
Okay, Wayne is on life alert though, so he can't really go crazy on the setups. He gets killed.
He does get hit for that. Baby draws first blood.
Yeah, I'm surprised Wayne didn't go for Farah though.
Well, maybe Wayne doesn't know how to play the Farah as you were playing, so it could be that.
It could be that, yeah. But Jax is a strong team.
Well, we do have a character select, so let's see who is making what change, and who's going to change. Is Baby going to change?
Okay, Wayne is going to his true main. It's tried and true.
Okay. So, I mean, last time we saw this, it didn't go too well for him. Yeah. So I don't know if he still wants to go with this, but I guess we'll see. This is grand final, so he has everything on the line here, everything to lose.
And Baby Fox has the cushion to take one set off.
Exactly.
He's just testing the waters here. If he wins, he wins. If he loses, reset.
Yeah, that's it. And remember, these are guys that they're playing for the road and a chance to win 1.5 million.
Whoa, that is insane.
Yeah.
Even for MK in our African scene, that is very, very good for an African scene. Yeah.
Oh yes. That's 1.5 million naira. I want to say that's roughly about 10,000 Ghana cedis or more. It should be more. That's,
to be honest.
Did you just say change, boy? That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Okay.
Nice grab from Baby.
Oh, he blocks it. He baits it. Meterless confirmed from Tanya. Gets out of the corner.
Man, this is looking rough for Mr. Wayne.
Okay.
Looking rough. Goro really coming in the clutch, honestly.
Clutch, saving his ass. I'm not seeing Baby use the new Goro buffs because you could get a lot of damage. He could cancel that into any of his other moves, which could lock Wayne down for him to go for pressure. But and damage if it hits.
Right. And depending on how he uses it, that could win him the game faster.
Yeah.
But you know,
Wayne with a meterless confirmed to save his meter. Good resource management over there.
Okay. But as I was speaking to Baby earlier, he did mention he hasn't played in a bit because he was in school.
He was in school, yeah.
So
I heard that too.
Yeah, let's see.
He's still cooking though.
I mean, of course.
Show you his talent.
Yeah, exactly. The man is a champion, and nobody can take that away from him.
Yeah,
and while talk about taking away from him, slap from across the map with the stick.
Don't get caught slacking. Nice sweep. Whoa,
oh my goodness! No, don't press the button.
He doesn't drop it this time.
Straight into the corner. What's the sequence? Goes for the cross up. Was ready for the block. Mr. Wayne with the counter jab. Oh,
trying to shimmy Baby not falling for it.
Yeah,
staying 10 toes.
Baby is just like, nah, bro, you're not gonna make me press anything.
Yep. Oh, that was a mistake.
My goodness.
I've seen one.
My goodness. Baby takes second match, first round.
Indeed. Okay.
Can Mr. Wayne get on the board? I'd like to see Mr. Wayne get on the board.
Let's hope so.
It's like he's expecting, he's playing mind games with himself.
He is. And
Baby's not biting.
He's not biting. He's not biting at all. And I did hear no, okay, let me say, I know Tanya is a very hard character for Wayne to deal with. Yeah, it's been known. I think it's generally known. So that is why Baby always plays Tanya for
Mr. Wayne.
Yeah.
So this is not just a counter pick, but it's a more of a mental pick.
Yep, exactly. Nice grab. Still has the buff for movement.
Baby is pushing hard. He's trying to end this as fast as possible.
Yep.
Mr. Wayne trying to nicely done. Nice that Mr. Wayne on the board. And let's see, this could be a very long day for us. This has been a long day already with some really great matches. But this can be even better. This could be the best match of the day.
Let's see if it lives up to the hype.
Let's see.
Wayne gets caught moving back. You can't do that when Tanya has the buff.
No, sir.
That stand 3 will hit every time.
It gets very long.
Very, very long.
My God. Abusive.
Reset neutral. Wayne with the projectiles.
Oh, that was a good cover.
Yep. And
my goodness, what a conversion.
From her armored move. So you got to be careful pressing against her. That she can armor anytime to get the confirm. Let's go. William the low zoning.
Nice
Gets
save.
poked out of his.
Yeah.
forward
Oh
four.
my goodness.
He
That.
dropped it. That was a
Ooh.
scramble fest. But
Wow. Okay.
Baby comes out on top.
Baby does come out on top. Draws first blood in the third match.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, this happened last match, and Nguyen was able to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
That Goro assist coming in the
jailed.
clutch.
He got jailed. Nice confirm. Nice.
My
combo.
God.
Meterless to save.
45%.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 34%.
I think you would notice is a lot of good players just take their meter management to the highest level by saving it, not doing metered combos, so
right.
they can break after, because breaking is very good in this game.
As you said it, just happened.
Yep.
Right.
And it gives you the chance to go and make mistakes, take risks, and all that. So
right,
better meter management will win you the game sometimes.
Ooh, whoa, that was scary. He almost got opened up.
She didn't jail it, so he could have punished, but he didn't recognize it.
Definitely. This has been happening a lot throughout the matchup so far. And Mr. Wayne has one last chance to catch up.
One shimmy and
one hit.
Punish.
Nope. Goro for the save and the chip.
Sucks.
Baby up 2-1. Tournament point for Baby. If Baby is able to clutch this out, that will be have our champion again.
This dude is unstoppable. Somebody stop him.
Nah, bro.
Someone stop him. Okay, next match. Let's go.
Go sweep.
Gets
Baby
punished. Gets armored. As I said, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Tanya can just armor out, and it's safe because Goro can keep it safe.
Oh my gosh, what an extension.
Meterless.
30.
Do we load the buff?
Oh my gosh. That was a lot. It's looking really bad for Mr. Wayne. What can Mr. Wayne do about this right now?
He has to take some risks. Lucane doesn't have conventional low overhead mix-up, so he has to take some risks.
My God, gets caught walking back again.
His last legs.
Oh my goodness, Baby on tournament point. Mr. Wayne looks like he's sweating right now.
Sweating. He has to make some.
Maybe Baby should change his name to Mr. Bane, because right now he's breaking my man's back.
Low key.
He's breaking his back.
Okay, a little zoning here and there. Baby dashing on, backs away, gets hit by the projectile. Still has the buff on, so Wayne should be careful. Okay, gets sweep.
Nice.
Wayne set up a low hat.
This is good for Wayne. Wayne's doing good. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Ignorant character. You can't pressure this character. She could whip out the armor anytime.
So far, Mr. Wayne in the lead, in control, fighting back. He's not giving up yet.
Keep away.
He's not giving up yet. Wow, Baby with the call out.
Nice.
My goodness.
Wayne
is this going to be a turnaround?
One hit.
Turn around.
Wayne, don't fall for it.
My God, Wayne is getting. He's afraid.
Dead?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Wait, he just had just a little bit.
Better start mashing them buttons.
Yes, sir.
Better start mashing them buttons.
Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Is this close? Is it enough?
This is probably going to be a
Is it
chip
enough?
out.
Will it kill? Oh,
this is a chip out. That's a GG. That's a GG.
What a job! Oh my God!
That was
God!
Such a good read.
What a
Mr.
good
Wayne
call
with the call out.
That was a great call for Mr. Wayne, hanging on for his tournament life. This is grand finals.
Let's get it. Let's get hype. Okay, blocked the dragon's tail. Wayne not falling for the whiff punish.
Not this time. Goro here to trap him again. Good counter poke from Wayne.
Yeah, you have to notice when it's not jailed. They can fake you out and you miss out on your punish. So you have to be ready every time.
Wayne seems ready. Play much better now. His movement on point. You should be careful for that staff. For the forward.
Buff has been activated, so Wayne should be
like
careful.
that. Oh, when he gets clipped by it, as I feared, in a really bad place by right now. But also this one hit.
Oh my
one
God.
hit for the win. One hit.
What's the rob here? What?
Oh
Oh my God.
That is Baby closed it out. My God.
Good set. Good set.
Congratulations to Baby, our grand final winner, our tournament winner for. Oh my God, bro, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. I don't even know what to say about that right now. Cage 24 taken by Baby Fox. I mean, who else did you expect to win there? To be honest,
Baby, to be honest, was my pick.
Who was your pick?
Baby was my pick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a favorite coming into this tournament.
Yeah.
Mr. Wayne a bit bummed
I
out.
mean, when you hear Baby is in the tournament, you know he's probably going to win. He's just that good.
I mean,
Just that good.
see, the thing is that I feel like the guys are getting closer and closer, but some strides, there's still a little bit of space there left for them to fill, because if nobody's going to fill this, Baby's going to keep dominating this scene over and over and over.
Like Sonic Fox has been.
Exactly. I mean, hey, Baby, we want to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Come. I don't know where you sit, Seth. Sit in the middle. Come sit in the middle. Come sit in the middle. Come. Yeah. This side is tight. We're gonna get a few words from the champ himself.
Champion. Yep.
All right. Yeah. Just try your best. Just sit right here. It won't be very comfortable, but there you go. No, don't worry. All right.
There we go.
Baby.
Champions.
Yeah.
How does it feel winning your how many tournaments now?
Honestly, I've lost count.
You've lost count. God.
That's good. He's just
God.
good.
This guy.
I know I've just lost count.
So you're looking forward to the next what's the next challenge for Baby right now? What's the next challenge?
I think it's just to go abroad and try to, try to still be at the top.
So you're
if I can.
Okay, no, finish.
Yeah, abroad and still be as good as I am, like with those pros, then I feel like I'll definitely feel accomplished. Right?
Okay, so do you feel like you're not as good as them? Is that what you're trying to say? Because the way you're saying it, as if you're can I do good against them?
Yeah. I'm not sure I'm as good as them. It's up, not just in my country, but globally. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good dream. That's
You want to ask something?
Oh, to be honest, I would like to ask him what he does, how his mental is, and what he prepares himself for when he's coming in a tournament.
I think the major thing that I do is just not caring as much.
You can feel it.
Yeah, the more you care, the more nervous you'll be, and so definitely change the way you play. For instance, some people do much better playing with their friends, and then when they come in tournaments, because of
Ivory Coast yet?
No.
Oh, we got a special present for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me clip that on for you, champ.
Next one, fucking Dracula and second master. Yes, second master.
That's a nice answer.
Okay. So you're going for the goats. The boss was saying that, I don't know if I can beat them. I want to see how good I am. And he's going for the goats.
I mean, you have to have that mentality.
He's might as well go for the top. No. I don't believe you. If you didn't think you could beat them, there's no reason why you'd mention them. I think I can beat them. I think I have the chance. If they gave, I can win one match.
Okay,
and then maybe I can win another one just in case. But I really believe in Baby. Baby works hard, and when he has a goal, he goes for it.
Yeah,
I've known this kid since I think he was 11. This guy, he's been dominating the scene since that age, and he does to your fans out there, to people that are watching.